Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Taking a look at Philadelphia.
You know, they've just been having a tough time as of late. And unfortunately for them, I look at this matchup not sure how they snap this losing streak tonight.
And it's Maxey missing. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Kept alive. And here comes Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Here's Maxey. Releases. And he connects with a jumper.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And Mitchell with the slam.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Cleveland. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Right side Garland. Some solid defense from Maxey. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Outside Oubre. Left side Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hunter. Tries yet again. And there it is for him.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. Banked it in off the glass. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
And we know Oubre's not shy. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
For Philadelphia.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. So it's Philadelphia now. Pass to Butler. Now Drummond. Takes the 3. A shot by Butler. No good. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And Mobley throws it down.
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor.
Now here's Butler. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. The 3 is up. Mobley grabs the board. And Cleveland has possession. Here's Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
With the assist.
Mitchell's got 6.
The fast break opportunity isn't wasted on Mitchell. His quickness, a big part of his success.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Drummond. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Here's Mitchell. There's 31 seconds left to the first quarter. Doesn't go for him.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
76ers substitution.
Here's Butler. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bona. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Shoots from the right block. And here we go. The Cavs on the move. Here's Allen. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we'll be back right after this.
10. The 76ers. 10.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Bona. Here's Maxey. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Recognize that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Mitchell. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. From outside, Mitchell is good.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Back to Maxey. Outside Edwards. Here's Grimes. Still no points. Off target at the rim. It's picked off. Here's Maxey. Plenty of space. The offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Outside for Mitchell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
On the very short list of franchise-level guards, Donovan Mitchell can take over a game with his scoring ability.
Here's George. Missed inside.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
All right, Brad, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it. And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
To the middle.
2 minutes.
Here's Allen. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Paul George.
George, good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
With the assist.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
Now here's Mitchell. 19 points in the game. Allen. No good with a layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Back to Oubre. Offensive rebound. Pass to Drummond. Here's McCain. Checked by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Drummond. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Garland. Here's Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his first points of the night.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
That's the end of the first half. With the score,
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland.
76ers. 24.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And finished off by Hunter.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Outside Butler. Inside. Pass to Embiid. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Mobley outside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Oubre. Pass to Embiid for the tie. The rebound by Allen.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
76ers.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
Philadelphia foul.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
Cavaliers.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Oubre on the wing. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, power it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Oubre with it. And here's Embiid. 3-pointer. Oubre. That one's good.
Oubre Jr.
Oubre's got 5.
Kelly Oubre Jr. dialing it up from 3. The sweet lefty.
Cleveland calls timeout. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Cavaliers lead by 5. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Jerome, and he makes it on the layup. Jerome's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Wade. Tries again. And he lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Out to the right wing. Outside Maxey. Little turnaround. The shot, no good. Cleveland leading by 9. Pass to Wade. Here's Mobley. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assisted by
George has got 5.
Maxey.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 7. And here's Oubre from the arc. Drains the triple. Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
They grab their own miss. Cleveland leading by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Blocked. Here's McCain. No made baskets yet. First trip to the line for him here.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. And here's Oubre from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage.
36. Fans, your Cavaliers,
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. '76ers trail by 7. Pass to Bona. It's stolen away. And Mobley throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the field.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
76ers trail by 11. Right side, Oubre. Maxey surveys. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
From deep, Strus. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Allen gets it to go.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Pass to Oubre. Outside Maxey. Here's Grimes. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. 76ers trail by 13. The quick look, no good that time. Okoro outside. To the inside. Pass to Wade. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His third.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
It is.
At the
I mean,
line
no
for your
reason to back
Cavaliers.
off and give him the layup.
Dean.
Much better off making him go to the line.
So it's Philadelphia now. They have yet to score here in the 4th. George's shot is off.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Wade. And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as...